Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to develop a real estate investment website. So guys, if you've been looking how to create a real estate investment website or broker, this video will help you to set up that. I'm going to be going from the beginning to the end. So if you're a newbie or you're a pro who is actually you have been doing this for a long time now, this video will help you. So if you're looking how to create a real estate investment website, I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step process to actually do this. So before the end of this video, you're going to see ways to set this up for yourself. So if you're seeing our channel for the first time, we share educating videos of this sort. We give you updates and tips on how you can actually make money for yourself as a web developer, and then you can deliver professional jobs to your clients. So as you can see on my screen here, this is actually the admin dashboard of this real estate investment broker. So as opposed to the other ones that we do, which are, let's say, Bitcoin investment website, this is actually a real estate investment, so that where people can actually come and invest on properties, landed properties, and stuff like that. They can buy house and invest on real estate. So this video I'm going to show you how to do that kind of website. So you can see that this is the admin, and this video is divided into two segments. The first segment, I'm just going to show you how this process works, how the website is going to look, whatever thing you're going to get in the website. That is what we'll be doing in the first segment. So the second segment is where I'm going to show you how you can set this up for yourself, and I'm going to be showing you how you can do this step by step, so that once you're done watching this video, you're going to implement my process, and then you're also going to get the exact same result. So guys, let's get started. Now here on my admin, you can see that these are some of the things admin can do. Now let me log on to the user end. So this is the front end of this website. So most of the things you're seeing here are actually editable from the admin. So you can see that this is a professional and good looking real estate investment website. So even when you list properties, they can be visible here on the front end of this website. So guys, I just want you to stick around this video, subscribe to this channel if you've not done so. So let's proceed. So this actually says real estate investment platform or for everyone with real earnings. So you see that this is actually a cool platform. So now let me log on to my my user site so that you can see how the user area looks and how it works. So let's just open and click that. So it says it's open. So let's come to here, log in. Okay, we'll just say let's just create an account. Let me see if we can just create an account before we do that. Okay, registration has been disabled. So now let's come back to the admin. So you can see that the registration has been disabled. So now let's come back to basic controls, and let's come back to registration. It says deactivate, so let's activate it and save changes. So let's activate it and save changes. So you can see that this is a robust system. So let me just activate that and let's save changes. So once that saves, we are going to go back to the front end, and then we load it up and see if we can do a registration. So before that, you can see some of the things obtainable here. So this is where you can change your website name. These are the time zone, the USD, and the transfer. So let's wait for this to load up. So it says update is successful. So now let's see if we can register now. So let's click on create account, and here is it. So you see it says it gave us a wrong notification before, so but now the notification is off. So now let's create an account, and let's say tech, and let's say last name is X. So my username should be X. So email address, I want to use this email address. So where is the location? You can select the location you want your account to have. So this is my number. I can just say this is my number. So this is my number. So my password, I want my password to be, I confirm my password. So I click on agree, and then I click on sign up. So I just want to show you how the user dashboard of this website looks. Whoa, so you can see how our user dashboard looks. So once the users create account, this is how the user dashboard is going to look. Now let me remove this so you can see that. So these are your total investment, and this is your main balance, your interest is your total deposit, total investment. So you see that. So now let's come back to the admin. Let's go through some prerequisite stuff you want to do here. So now let's say you've set this up and you want to list the property that will appear on the front end. So what you don't have to do is to come back to property, and from here you can see all properties. So on all properties is going to show you all the properties that have been listed on this platform. So let's see if there are properties that are listed. So you can see that there is no property listed here already. So if you want to list a property, just come to property list, and then you click on come here. Let's click on create new property. So you see property title. I can just say 3 bedroom duplex. So let's say that's the property. So now let's select address. Okay, now address for no location. Okay, now let's go back and do something. So before you set this, you're just going to come here and come to amenities. So at these amenities, let me create new amenity. So let's say title now should be, let's say we want to create swimming pool. So the icon, we can just say, we can just download an icon here and just say, okay, we want to activate it. So you can just download, let's say this is the icon, and you click on save. So that has been saved for me. So now let's come back to address. So this address is the address of the property. So let's say this is the address. So let's let's create a new address. So the address is going to be the location of the property or list. So let's say USA, and then let me click on save change. So that is the address where the property is going to, the location of the property. So once we select this now, let's wait for that to load up. Okay, so you can see that my address has been created. So once it's created, now let's come back here and come back to property list, and then let's click on properties. So it should give us a good listing now. So okay, so you see all properties we had. Let's now create new property. Okay, it has opened. So now let's do our property again. So let's say 3 bedroom duplex. So let's say this is what we want to do. So now the address is US, the one we set. The location. Now when you come to this location, you can actually select the exact location of the property, maybe from Google Map or something. Let's just say Texas. So that is it. So now let's select an amenity. So remember we created this amenity before. So now the details for the property. Now you need to craft a very captivating and a professional details for your property, but I don't have any, so I'm just doing this to show you how to do this in this video. So now let me come to this website. Let's come to Lauren. So let's come to this place and see if we can get any text and include in that place so that it won't be empty. So this is it. So I can just copy this text now and just copy this one. I said copy. So I come back to the admin. Then I come here and paste it. So but for you doing this, you need to get a professional and captivating stuff. So now this thumbnail, this is the thumbnail that they are going to see when they are searching for a property. Now let's come back and get a good image to use for our thumbnail. Now let's say 3 bedroom duplex. So let's search for that. So let's come to images and let's check this one. So let me download this image, save image as. So let me save it to my desktop. So I save that. So that has been saved for me. So this is the image. So I come back to admin. So I click on this to select the image. So I come back to my desktop. So it should be at downloads. So this is the image right here. So the image is here. So the photo gallery, so you should have the photo gallery of the place you're posting. So you should get good images of the interior, the exterior, and everywhere, the surroundings of the property or listing. So do you want this property to be featured on the homepage? Yes. Do you want investors to invest on it? Yes. Now you should have add a fact. So what is the question? Let's say, is this property still available? And then the answer is yes. Yes. So now the investment type. Do you want this investment to be on range, or you want a fixed amount for this property? Now this range one is that um investors can have the minimum investment amount and they have their maximum. You understand? So but if you have fixed, there is the only price investors can invest on. So now let's say we want to choose range, and we say the minimum is $300 and the maximum is $3,000. So total investment amount that is needed is, let's say, $30,000. Now, do you want the profit to be on percent or per dollar? So I want it to be per dollar, and I want them to get $3 for a lifetime. If you want it lifetime or period, I want them to get $3 for 4 times in every 6 months. I want them to get profit of $3 for 4 times in every 6 months. Now they can share this investment. Now I want them to receive their capital when they are receiving their profits. Now the status of this is active. Now I want this investment to start from today, and then I want it to expire next month, this day. So it's just a 1 month stuff. So I just click on save changes. So once I click on save changes, this property should be listed for me. So make sure you get good details and then include your property. So you see my property has been added. So now let's come back here and let's load up our front end, so that let's see if that because I selected it should be featured. So now let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. So let's come to property. And what do we have here? Wow, we can see that this is the property I just listed just now. So this is it. So now let me come back to my admin and do one more thing. So let's come back here and add another image. Okay, this is a JPG image, so I want to add that image. So let me come back here and click on save changes. Okay, that has been updated. So now let's come back to the admin dashboard. So let me show you some other things you need to do. Now, okay, now see, this is something you should do. Now, investment updates. Now let me copy this. These are cron jobs you need to do. Now this cron job, to send emails and update investment return automatically, you need to set up these cron jobs on your server. So now when we go over to the setting up segment, I'm going to show you how to set this up for yourself. So because this setup cron job is needed, so that you're going to get automatic email and SMS, and then the investment updates, return on investment, will also be automatic. So now let's save. Let me remove that. So once you come to the admin, you need to do some settings. So some of these settings you need to do them so that your platform is going to work very well. So now let's come back to basic controls. So I need to show you some things you need to do right here. So let me come down to this place. Okay, come to website controls and then you click on basic controls. So make sure you do this setting. So from here now, you're going to see your site title. So whatever name you name your website, you just come here and put your name. So let's say brokers is the name of our platform. So you say that. So now, do you want, this is the minimum transfer you want investors to deposit, and what is the currency of your platform? This is USD. So if you want to change it to any other currency, you can select it from here. Now this is the base color. If you change this base color, you're going to see that, okay, let's change this to red. You see that it was initially on purple, and that is why you're seeing purple everywhere. So this is purple. Let's come back to the home, and you can see that it is going to display purple color all over the home page, and that is because we selected purple from the admin. You see that everything here is purple, and if we update this from the admin now, you're going to see that everything is going to change. So this is red, and I want this to be let's say green, and if that is okay for me, I will leave it like that. Now, do you want this to be on debug mode? No. You want it to show active and strong password? No, I don't want that. Now, if you see this was initially deactivated, the registration, and once you deactivate it, users on this platform cannot create account, you see, so you can manipulate all this from the admin. So cron setup pop-up, so this is that pop-up that came up for us to do a cron job. So I want to leave everything active, and make sure you do this setting. So if everything is okay, you just have to come here and click on save changes. So I'm just going to click on save change. So you see updated successfully. So now let's come here and refresh again, and let's confirm that the color we changed was effective. So remember, it was purple, and now we changed to red and green. So now let's see what we have here. Wow, so you can see that we now have red color all over the place. Red, 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 red. So you can see that we have red color, red color. We have the buttons are now red in color, so that is okay for me. And remember, we changed to brokers, and that is why you can see brokers here. So that changed to the name of our website. So the name you're using for your own, you make sure you change it to the name of your own website. Now you can see this is where you can manage all the users. Now you can, if you want users to do their KYC, this is where you can check all the pending KYC that is included here. So now let's open the pending KYC. So it's just something you need to take your time and edit. If you're doing this for your clients or you're doing this for yourself, just take your time, do the editing, and you can deliver your work. So now let's come back and see. Okay, you can see that there is a pending verification here. So if you want to approve this now, you can just have to approve it. So I don't want this video to stay long. I just want to show you how to do this for yourself. Now this is where you set the payment, how you want your client to do a deposit. Now let's come back to the client's dashboard. Now this is how beautiful the this real estate investment client dashboard looks. It's looking professional and beautiful. So now let's say this client wants to deposit and add funds to his account. So once you click on that, you can see all the payment gateways that we have here. So you can even set up crypto payment if you want. Now let's say this is the one I want to use. Now how much do you want to deposit? Let's say $200, and I click on next. So let me click on pay now. Let me click on pay now. So you see, this is actually a very robust and beautiful platform. So I believe that has gone through. So the admin needs to still approve it from his end before this can take effect on the client's account. Now you can see that there are a lot of stuff that you can see here. Now the property market is where you can see all the available properties that the admin had listed on it. So now I want to show you how to do the payment stuff. So let's come back to this payment setting. So now if you want manual payment, or let's first go to payment methods. Okay, so you can see that these payment methods are those ones you saw on the front end. So now let's say I want to create a new payment gateway. We've seen all this. Let's say I want to create a manual payment method. So this is how you're going to do it. So manual gateway, you just have to come to manual gateway so that you can create your own deposit method. So this is actually something you need to, okay, you see we have bank transfer. Let's click on create new. So it's actually simple and it's something you can do, guys. So let me click on that. So what is the name? I just want to see if we can create a crypto one. What is the currency? Let me say this is Bitcoin. Now the currency is USD. Conversion rate is 1 USD. Minimum deposit is, let's say, $100. Maximum is 1,000. So there is no fixed charge. This percentage should be 2%. So gateway logo. So now on this test side, you can just put the stuff you want to put here. So this payment method, I want it to be active. So I will just have to click on save changes. So if that goes well, it should allow me to create my payment gateway. So let's wait for that to load up. Gateway has been added. So now let's come back to client's dashboard, and now you can see that the red edit we made is still reflecting. This one is now green, red and green. You understand? So it was purple before. So now let's come back here and click on add funds, and you can see the details we just added, the Bitcoin we just added. So now let's say I want to edit $200. What we can see, this is how we are going to see it right here. So let me click on pay now. Okay, it says please follow the instruction below. You have requested to deposit. It says we should pay this amount of money to this wallet address. So the admin can put his wallet address here, and you can just click on confirm now, and you can see your request has been taken. You see the payment is pending. Now let's come back to the admin, and let's come back to the payment segment. Let's come to deposit request. This is the deposit request. So let's come here and let's click on approve. So you see that that has been approved. So now let's come back here and come to our dashboard, and you see that we have $200. So this $10 was the bonus I got for sign up. So you see that the total deposit is what, $200, and this is cool, guys. So this is actually a very robust and beautiful real estate investment broker or investment website. So now let's come back here. What again do I need to show you? So you just have to take your time. Everything here is working perfectly. So I just want to take my time and show you this. Now the website control, I've shown you what you need to do. Now this currency exchange is just another thing you need to do is come back here and come to emails controls. So what you just have to do is make sure you set this up. You can just click on activate and then email verification. If you want them to verify their email upon sign up, you activate this, but I don't want that. That is why I deactivated it. So I just have to click on save changes. Okay, I don't have any other. Now this SMTP, you need to create your email. So the email, how to create your email, just from your cPanel here, come to your cPanel, come to email accounts and create your email. And you can just come here and add your email. So SMTP should be SMTP at your website. Now the port should be 465, and this should be SSL. So this username is the username of the email you created from your cPanel. So let's say you created support at your real estate website name.com. That is the same thing you're going to put at your username. Then the email password that you created, the email password is what you're going to put here. And if you come here, your email description, okay, you just have to click on save changes. So this is going to take effect on this platform, so that once an email is sent, email configuration has been updated. So you need to take your time and do all this configuration, and then your website is good to go. So you can see that this is just the website. Everything is set up and is working fine. So I just want to go over to the second segment. So in the second segment, I'm going to be showing you how to set this up for yourself or for your clients, so that you can charge them a huge amount of money. Now once you get this access to this file, before the end of this video, I'm going to be telling you how you can get access to every file and software I'm going to use in this video. Now before you get access to it, now you're going to see the documentation folder. Once you download once you get access to this website script, so you can see that it's going to just look exactly like this. So once you come to the documentation folder, let me double click and open it. So just make sure you go through the documentation folder. Every information you need for the setup of this platform, it is going to be written here on the documentation folder. So you see it says how to install. Now you need, once you come here, you're going to see the installation information. So you're going to see create your SQL database file. So once after creating your database, you create your database name and you set it up. Everything is good. So you now come to your phpMyAdmin. So come to your cPanel and locate phpMyAdmin, and then you're going to import the install SQL file that is in the SQL folder. So it says install.sql, so it's located here. So that is okay. So I've extract it and then move. Now for you to do that, it needs an automatic installation. So what you just have to do after doing that, you do your site name / your install and everything loads up. So now let's do that. Let's get the process on. So for you to get started with setting this up, the first thing you need to do is to get your domain name and get your hosting. So I've left my affiliate link in the description of this video. Use my affiliate link. The host company is most likely to give you a free domain name, and then you also get count on the commissions you're going to get, and while me also get a commission for referring you. So it's a win-win for both of us. So use my affiliate link, is in the description of this video. So now once you get your domain name and you get your hosting, the next thing you need to do is to log on to your cPanel. And once you log on to your cPanel, you should be seeing an exact interface as what you're seeing on my screen. So this is your cPanel. So once you're on your cPanel, locate your, okay, the first thing they said we should do is to create a database. So for me to create a database, you just have to locate your database segment. So now let's come back here and locate for our database segment. So it should be here. So now you see the database. So what you just have to do is come back to your MySQL database wizard. So once I click on that, I just want to show you how to create your database. So you just create your database name. I've already created a database, so I will not be doing that full, but if you want to do that for the first time, just click on put on your database name. You click on next. It's going to redirect you to another step. It's just an easy process, and it has on screen guide to create your database. So I already created my database details, and this is my database details right here. So I'm just going to be using that. So the next step is for us to come to my PHP my admin. So for you to come to your PHP my admin, so you see that right here, you see that there is a folder that has the SQL file. So this is the SQL file. So this is the SQL file we are going to be uploading to the PHP my admin. So now let's get that done. So this is my SQL. So let's come back to my PHP my admin. So it's your PHP my admin. So after creating your database, this is my PHP my admin. After creating your database, the one you created is going to appear right here. So I'm just going to click and select the particular database I created. So this is the particular one I created for this. So I'm going to click on it. So this is it. So it's going to be as empty as this. So you just have to click on import. So what are we going to import now? We are going to import the SQL file that is found in that SQL folder. So I'm just going to come to my downloads. So just follow my procedure. It is easy to do. Everything you need is here. So you come to your SQL folder and you click on this particular one. Then you click on import. So this is going to import for us. So now for us to do this, we need to either, if you're doing this for a fresh client, you just need to upload directly to your public_html. Just come to your public_html and then come here and click on upload. But I already have a dominant website on this domain name, so I'm not going to be doing that. So I just have to do this on a folder. But watch me do this. You're still going to learn to set this up for yourself, even though I'm not going to do it on a primary domain. So for us to do it on the primary, a subdomain, I'm just going to come to here and create a folder. So I just say the folder's name is broker. So that is a broker, and then I click on create a folder. So what is the folder we created? We created broker. So this is it. I'm just going to double click and open this. So you see that it's empty. So I'm just going to click on upload and I'm going to click on select files. So this is where I want to come. So I just want to come to this place, and then you can see that this is the particular project I need to, this is the particular zip file I need to upload. So I'm going to double click and upload it. So you're still going to upload it. So if you're doing this on your real domain, just upload directly to your public_html without creating a folder. I created a folder because I have a dominant website in this domain name already. So you just have to give it a little time to upload for you. Now you can come back here and you see that everything is empty. So while it is uploading, let's come back to our documentation folder. So you see, so it says after you've installed this, this is the process where we are installing and uploading this install.sql file, and we've already created our database right here. So we've installed this and we've uploaded this. Okay, this is where we are now. It said we should extract the zip that we've uploaded. So for us to do that, it said either you upload on a folder or you upload directly to your public underscore HTML. So after doing that, what we are just going to do is to install it. It's an automatic installation. You just have to come here and then select your domain name / install. So but for me who uploaded on a folder, what I just have to do is my domain name / the folder I uploaded to, then / install. So let's check if this is done already. So it is done. So once it's blue, you allow it to turn green and we are good to go. Okay, so it has turned green, so I want to close this page and then I come here and reload. So it has been uploaded for me. So next thing we need to do is to extract. So I extract to this particular folder. So if you're extracting for yourself, if you uploaded on public underscore HTML, so you just have to extract the folder in your public underscore HTML and then you move it. If it's uploaded, if it's extracted on a separate folder, what you just have to do is to move it to the folder. So let me select all now. Let me confirm that it wasn't moved to, okay, it was moved to the broker folder I created. So I'm going to go back. So we are good to go. So next thing we need to do now is to install this. And for me to install it, I need to do my domain name / install. So this is my domain name. So let me do something like /broker. Broker is the pay, then / install. So let me click on enter. Okay, so it says project installation. So it says we should check for requirements. So this is the complete requirement. So this is why I said you should this is why I recommended my host, because the host I'm going to recommend for you is a very strong and compatible host with a lot of websites out there. So it says your server needs to have this requirement for you to install this. So I'm going to click on check permissions also. So everything you see that is here is checked good. So if there are hostings that you will use, everything will not be checked good. Now this PHP version is 8.1. So you can see, okay, now we need to allow this permissions. So we need to come back to this folder bootstrap cache, and then we're going to change all this to from 755 to 775. So now let's come back to our folder, and then I come back to my public underscore HTML. So I uploaded this on broker. So it says bootstrap cache. So I open that. So this is 755. So I should change it to 775. So you do that 775. So the next one here is storage app framework and logs. So let's come back and let's go back. Storage app. So this is storage, and app should be 775. Save 775, and this should be also 775. So I click on save. Now let's refresh here and see if those stuff allows it. So you see everything is good. Now let's set up product. Now this script is an odd one, so I just want to put this. Then I'm going to put a random email. This is the email you're going to use to log in. So database host should be localhost. So the database name, so this is why I said you should get your database set up. So this is my database password. I just have to copy this, I save, and then my database password is this, Ctrl V. So I get my database name. So this is my database name, copy database name. Okay, this database username, Ctrl V, and then database name is this. So if everything goes well, I just have to click on proceed. So you see success, everything was correctly set up. Your project has been installed successfully. So now let's continue and let's load up our website. So you're going to see that my domain name /broker now it is loading up. So guys, you can see that this is professional and a good looking real estate. So you see this was the previous page that I showed you before we started setting this up. So now for you to log into your admin, you just have to do your domain name / your admin, then it's going to load up. But me, I uploaded on a folder, so what I will have to do is my domain name / the folder, then /admin. So let me do that /admin. So it is from the admin now that you're going to start setting it up, setting everything needed. So you see that. So if you come here, you don't know how to get your admin username and password, you can just come back to the PHP my admin where you uploaded the SQL file. So let me show you how to get your admin password and your username. So in case you don't know how to get it or you don't know. Okay, so once it loads up, this is the database we uploaded the install SQL file. Just come to admins, and here you're going to see this is your admin email and this is your admin password. So now let me click on this and let's see if we can edit it. Okay, so I want to make this email my password also. Control C, then you come here, you can see that this password is encrypted. So I want to, so for you to make it encrypted, come to password and then select this. So I'm just going to click on, go. So the password should be changed successfully. So now let's come back here. I put my username and then my password is same thing. So I click on sign in. Okay, you can see that my admin has logged me in instantly. So what you just have to do now, I told you I was going to show you how to set up this cron job earlier on. So now let me show you how to do that. So just come here and copy your cron job. Then you come back to your cPanel. You come here and type for cron, and you see that here. So click on it. Now to set up your cron job, just come to this common setting. Come here and select once per 5 minutes, and then at the command segment you put what you copied from here. You just put it on this command and then you click on add cron job. So that cron job will be added successfully for you. So you just have to remove this. So you should just take your time and add everything. So guys, this is just how to easily set up your real estate investment broker for your clients or for yourself. So I promise I will tell you how to get access to these files that we uploaded on this video. If you have 50k, you can get access to this website script, and with it you're going to deliver professional jobs to your clients. So my contact details in the description of this video. So chat us on WhatsApp and you're going to get access to these files and software we use to develop this website in this video. So I will see you in our next video, guys. Thank you.